Today is Sunday, April 2nd, 2023. I'm putting the outside trim on the gunnel here now. This rounded piece of wood. I'm just tacking it on here, and I'm using Type-On 3 glue on this is all. That's all it needs. I made myself a third hand here to hold this up while I'm working on this end. It's kind of hard to hold this up, get it lined up, and tack it in place without a helper, so I made myself a helper. And that's how that works. So, as I go down along the outside of the hull here, the boat keeps curving, so I have to keep bending this trim here a little bit. It bends in and up as it goes, so I have to keep adjusting that on there. Not hard to do, but it's just something you got to watch out for. We'll see how it goes. Today is Tuesday, April 11th, and what I'm going to do today is cut the inside edge of the gunnel. I've got the gunnel attached. I've finished off the outside edge of it. That's a convex curve. That's easier to work on. The inside is a convex curve, and it's a little difficult because the way an edge guide works on a router, it doesn't really do well on a convex curve, so or a concave curve, I mean. So what I've done is I've racked my brain trying to think about how to do this, and I came up with a contraption here that I put on my router. I have a factory edge guide, but I turned part of it around backwards and added another little guide to that in an attempt to make this thing work here. So I don't know, we'll see what happens here. If I let the guide come away from what I'm guiding on, which is the outside edge of the gunnel, the cutter, their bit will dig into the inside edge and make it look bad. So I'm trying, I don't know, well, I hope this is going to work. Let me show you what I made here. All right, this part's a factory edge guide. This part here, this part, I've turned it around. This should be on here the other direction. And then I've added this piece on here to give me some clearance. And these are actually my guides right here that I'm going to push against the gunnel. And that will keep the cutter here a particular distance. This is actually, in my case, about 8.5 inches from the outside edge of the gunnel here. And I don't know, it's kind of a goofy looking thing, but we'll see if it works. So I've been racking my brain trying to figure out how to do this. If I can pull this off, I guess I'll either be insane or a genius. I don't know, the jury's out on that still, I guess. Well, there's how it looks. I guess that's not too bad. It's not perfect, but it's pretty close. Nice, smooth curve there, it looks like, both inside and out. Here's the other side. Port side here. Of course, I got a blanket there in the way, but I think the curve looks pretty good. Time for a beer now.